physical relationship and intimacy. There's 3 levels of intimacy. The first one is spiritual intimacy. Husband and wife, they have at least to pray one prayer together. If not a prayer, there's something nafil. Because spiritual intimacy is important. And those who pray together stay together. You heard that slogan? Yeah. Pray together, stay together. But you need to pray really, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you to be a better spouse. Don't make dua against your spouse in your salah. You're praying together, but everyone making dua against the other. You have to always to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bestow the mercy and the blessing into the relationship. And you know what? No matter what we think we can do, we are limited. Is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have the infinite power to change heart. Is infinite and absolute power to bring people together. For you need to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People also have to remember part of this marriage relationship, ability of being able to communicate nonverbal communications. Intimacy also about just being together, sitting together, eating together. Rasulullah used to sit, and listen, those people getting married, I'm not going to call names to embarrass anyone anymore. Not in the end of the class or the front me, I'm not going to do that. That Rasulullah used to take a bite of food and take some of it in his mouth or give the rest to Aisha, or let Aisha take the first bite and take the rest in his mouth. This is the sunnah. People talking about romance, French romance and English romance, and what is this nonsense? Do the sunnah thing. And sunnah is sufficient. You know? Therefore, he gave her the bite of the food, the rest in his mouth, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he come home, say, oh Aisha, I'm tired. He doesn't say, okay, I'm going to close the room, no interruption, no noise. It's only one room, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has. The living room, and the Mustafa, and the dining table, and everything is in the same place. Therefore, when Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam comes home, Aisha be sitting, radiallahu anha, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his head on her laps, taking a nap. Imagine that. You're talking about really intimacy and romance from English literature and from all kind of Hollywood movies. You need to look to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam life. Not only that, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he used to pray at night, tahajjud, Aisha will be sleeping next to him. He's standing up at night. There's no special room for prayer. Sometimes in our home, the prayer has to be separate from the bedroom and the other thing. We believe in what? In America, they believe in partitionship, to partition things. Everything has to be partitioned. We partition ourselves, work, family, stomach. We are not a whole sum. We are partitioned. And therefore, when you go to work, you took this hand. Then you are the husband, another hand. And sometimes we contradict. You know, there's a book called Mr. Hyke, Mr. What? Does the man have two personalities? What? Dr. Jack and Dr. Hyde. Dr. Jack, his name? Jacko and Hyde. You see, I'm learning from you. It's fun that sometimes to laugh in class. Good. Jack and Hyde. Therefore, sometimes Mr. Jack and Jack or Jack, when you go to work, you are always this smiley, a nice man, because that's how to do business. You have to be really PR things. They call PR. You have to be good to your boss and nice. But home, you take it for granted. Where's she gonna go? Scream at her? She's gonna stay at home. Shouting at him? Where you gonna go? You know. Therefore, nice to everyone, but bad to our spouses. Or a person that is, in the masjid is different than being in the home. In Islam, we have to we try to connect things together. Okay, it's very important. Therefore, it is the kindness of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's the best to his family. When he come home, he's more cheerful. But he smiled to everybody. He smiled to his companions, but he smiled more to his spouse and children. He, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, kind to everybody, but more kind to his family. More generous for everybody, more generous with his spouse. Okay? Therefore, that's what the Rasulullah used to do. Therefore, we need that kind of, talking about intimacy. Therefore, I think that people have to think about this kind of connection with their spouse in that regard. Of course, I put some points here for discussions on the Sunday session, inshallah.